have to have some light on that one. We'll leave that right there for right now. Good. What's up there, internet peoples? Matt from Southern Motorworks here. Lovely Friday night, and some people are out partying, drinking, hanging out. We're over here conducting double oil change on Volvos. So, you know, I'm over here, the meat in a Swedish sandwich right now, okay? So, we got our Daily DrIver XC70 right here. Shop cat. This one's due for an oil change. She's sitting at 271,000 some change miles. So she's due for an oil change, right about 4,000 miles. And then we have our project over here, our Volvo 1974 Volvo 164E. We're going to be doing a quick oil change on that too and recording it, kind of double camera work here. We're still working on our long format video. Should be out pretty soon for this one here within the next week or so, hopefully. So we're going to be recording an oil change on this one for that video, but figured we'd let y'all join us on this lovely Friday night here and, you know, see what we get up to here at Southern Motorworks. So, first things first, see if the shop cat's going to slide down the hood or not. She's going to freak out when I pop it. Like, what are you doing? All right, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and get the oil draining in the Daily DrIver, mostly just because we're not recording this one for that long format video. We've already done those videos. Hopefully y'all have watched them. If you haven't watched them, go check them out. We did a step-by-step live a few months back on how to do an oil change on your P2 XC70 or, you know, S60, whatever it is. Any of the P2 chassis with the 2.5 turbo engine is going to be pretty much identical. So if you're looking for an instructional video on how to do it, go on over to the channel and check that out. But right now we're going to get this one draining. Once we get this one draining, we'll bust off the oil drain plug on the old girl over there. It's like a massive, like 15/16 or something like that. I don't even know. I couldn't even find a wrench for it. I'm sure it's somewhere out in the workshop. So we're just going to use an old crescent wrench real quick. But we'll get to that in a second. First off, we'll get this one draining. And hopefully not scold the old fingers too much, because we just drove this one home a little bit ago, like 35 miles from the day job, and she's a little warm to the touch still. So let's hop underneath. We'll get this one draining. Yeah, I reckon so. All right, so this one is going to be a 17 millimeter, half-inch. Lock it there. I'll probably blinded everybody real quick. Let me see. That should work. Love these magnetic lights. And you slip off of it and almost whack yourself in the face. Boy, that's going to get some splash effects going on. We might have to be careful here. Probably gonna drop the drain plug in it. Maybe we should use the big one for this one. Let's get the big drain pan for this one. It's a little bit more splash guard on the old 12-quart tractor drain pan here. Yeah, that seems that feels a little more confident. All right. Gotta get this done without dying here. Burning myself. Okay. Well, it's gonna like shoot out all over my light. Reposition that there. And what you want to do is just get it right to the end of the threads. Right when you first start seeing that first little drip come out of there. That way your drain plug don't come flying off in your hand and you lose it. Once you start seeing that first little drop coming out of there, that's how you do it. Didn't even get any oil on my fingers. It's professional right there. Telling you. Like a Floridian chip foose. I got my daughter there laughing at me behind the camera in case y'all was wondering who was filming. Alright, let's go back topside. I'll let that keep on draining for a while. Yeah. We're doing it right. Alright, we'll let that sit there and drain for a little while. And clean off that drain plug. Stick it up here topside so we don't lose it somewhere. Grab my light. Alright, that's going to sit there and do its thing for a bit. Now we'll go on over here to the old school. Do we have any watchers going yet, sis? Yeah, a couple people. Alright. Probably a lot of folks out, you know, partying on a Friday night, I would imagine. You know. But, them days is behind me, you know what I mean? So now we just turn wrenches on ancient Swedish cars and, you know, things like that. Turbo 5 cylinders on a Friday night. Alright, y'all gonna get a little bit of like a behind the scenes look over here while we do a little bit of filming, I reckon. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, can't see nothing. Bad lighting. Oh, now the light's gonna fight me. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do an oil change on the old girl. It's gonna be big old like 15/16 or something drain plug there, so we'll get y'all under there, show you what we're talking about. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Undo the drain plug, you know, let the oil drain off, swap out our oil filter. Super easy job. So we'll get you under there, show you that drain plug. Now we're going to do this real quick. Alright, so just like I said there, pretty straightforward on this one. This whole girl takes, if you're not replacing the oil filter, it's 5.5 quarts. If you are replacing the oil filter, it's 6.3 quarts. So we've got 7 quarts of oil over here, just so we can make sure we got plenty of oil in it. I don't know why you would not replace the oil filter, you know, but I guess they give us those measurements for if you're feeling cheap that Friday night, I guess. I don't know, you know. But anyways, we'll get some better light going in here. Come here. This, if you want to just come over this way and kind of point it over there. You kind of try to get under there a little bit, and I'll talk to both cameras, I guess. See if this one's even gonna
fit in there.
Yeah, that should be good enough. Do a little bit of filming here. Alright, so as y'all can see, that's your big old drain plug there. Pretty hefty. Couldn't find a wrench to fit it, so we'll just use a crescent wrench real quick. Yep, and it's kind of rounded off anyway, so probably somebody was using the wrong size. Alright. Probably using the wrong size, the wrong tool for the job, so to speak. Oh, luckily, we got the old universal tool over here, you know, the old crescent wrench. I know there's a couple of my viewers that love when I use crescent wrenches on everything in existence. Crescent wrenches are almost as good as a pair of vice grips. What if I get this sucker? It's got some rounded edges on it, man. Somebody did a number on this thing. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, somebody did a number on it. Maybe I should have hit this with a little bit of the old PB blaster first, you know? Goodness gracious, we may have to... Guess we can't get the oil change done on the old girl here, we may have to just focus on the daily over there. Nope. Well, at least we didn't round it off anymore. Yeah, she's definitely seen better days. Let me get the old hammer going here. Gonna have to do a little beating and banging. Oh shoot. Much as I don't want to like that. We'll give her the little one, not the big one. Hopefully the little one's enough to bust it loose. I'm gonna stop that recording for now. Get on there, dammit. Nope, this one fly off. Well, shoot. Yeah, we may have to go up to the old workshop there and try to find I think it just came off. Yeah, it looks like it. Somebody did a number on this thing. And it must have been quite some time ago because it's all rusted. Yep, that happened. Well, shoot. We're gonna have to see what we can do about that, I reckon. There you go. They did a number on that bad boy. Well, all right. We're gonna have to do a little searching here. Somewhere, I'm sure I've got some bigger wrenches. We'll be right back. Let me run out to the shop real quick. All right, be right back. Okay, I have returned with some big old wrenches. Let's see. 15/16 first. I think that may be it, but we'll see. Maybe it was at one point. Nope, that's still too small. What is that? 1 inch? Ah, bingo. There we go. A 1 inch freaking wrench. That's crazy. There she goes. All right. Oh. Amazing what having the right tool for the job does, you know what I mean? Make different wrenches in different sizes for a reason, right? All right. Where is the camera? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Undid it now. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I bet this stuff is going to be quite nasty. Quite nasty. Something tells me that it's not going to be pleasant. That's not going to work. My oil drain pan's not level. Boy, that'll work. Diesel injector reamer box. That'll work. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got here. Not too awful bad. Yeah. Pretty thin. Oh, I hope that's not too full. We'll see in a second. Might have to plug it. I think it's all right. This thing comes out of that oil drain pan like a old tractor. Just comes out all at once, you know. Bring it up here. There, see, not too awful bad. There ain't much viscosity left. Oh, and it smells like old fuel. Oh, that's pretty rough.
Like,
here, you want to smell it?
No, I smell old fuel from my car.
There's only a little bit of gunk on the magnetic drain pan or drain plug here, so that's good. Let it keep draining under there a minute. It's got a copper pressure washer around the oil drain plug there for sealing. I'm sure it's fine to keep using that one. It'll be all right. Can't see it from my house. Well, I guess I can't see it from our house. Good enough for government work? Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one personally. Good enough for government work. Yeah, we'll have to get another copper washer because that sucker wore out, man. But it'll be all right for right now. It wasn't leaking with that thin old oil in there, so I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, while we're letting that one drain out. Ooh, well, that was right at the limit. It's going to be fun getting that out of there and not having it slosh everywhere. Yeah. All right, so while we got that draining out, let's go on ahead and get the oil filter off the Daily and get this one finished up. All right. Oh, I need my light. Yeah, that was real thin oil that came out of there, which I'm sure sure somebody was probably using standard oil in it or something. We're going with full synthetic. I prefer the full synthetic. This has got 4,000 miles on it, a little over 4,000 miles on a car that's got 271,000 miles on her, and there's still viscosity left in that, and it's not super bad. I probably could have pushed that another 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles or so, but you know, we like to pamper on the old girl a little bit. Keeps her going. She's been real loyal to us, this old Volvo. Drove this sucker all the way back down from northern Maine, all the way down here to the Florida Panhandle. From way up in the county, about 5 minutes from the Canadian border. You know what I mean, bud? Oh, she's tight. Get all that freaking dirt off there real quick. This is where I'm going to inevitably get oil all over my hands. Gonna drain. There it goes. Oh. Well, that's why it felt so light. I was like, why is that filter cap feeling like there's nothing in it? Well, that's why. Set that in the grass there. Guess that can stay in there for right now. All right, let me grab my rag. All right, you can come back up top side for a second. Don't fall over. All right, we're just gonna wipe off this oil filter cap here real quick. Get most of the gunk and whatnot off the outside. Last little bit of that old oil, you know, out of there. Not super worried about getting every drop out of there. It'll be fine. There's going to be a little bit of old oil left in the system. It'll be fine. Now, what you do want to make sure though, come on up. Get in the light there. What you do want to make sure though, make sure you replace these O-rings on there, guys. You know, y'all, if y'all leave that old O-ring on there, they get smashed over time from heat and the miles and whatnot, and that sucker's gonna probably leak or, you know, just not seal worth crap. So make sure you replace those. Yeah, let me get in the light better over here. Point it this way. Oh, that's for the old one. What did it do for a Klondike bar? That's what I'm looking for. So just get you a flat blade screwdriver or one of these right here. Any of my retail friends, I know y'all know what those are. Cut that old O-ring off. I'll throw that one straight in the garbage. Take and run you a little bit of paper towel or shop rag or something like that in that channel just to clear off any gunk and whatnot out of there. Then what I usually do, in that one, there's enough. Just close it out real quick. A little carb cleaner, brake parts cleaner, something's all you need. Just to make sure it's good and clean. Alright. Alright. We're taking our sweet time here. We're going to have to speed this up, Olivia.
Yeah.
Almost dinner time, you know. The old fat belly's getting hungry. All right, so as always, we're going to be going with a man filter from Germany. Am I pretty good in the shot there? I don't want to be too close to him, okay? Man filter from Germany. So with your Volvo 2.9Ts, it's going to be a HU819X. Pretty sure that's the right one. Let me go double check. I got so many man filters laying around here, dadgummit. Let me make sure. Where is the number? Oh, the number's gone. Let me go grab the. Just had a new one come in the mail the other day. Let me go grab that and make sure that I'm getting the right one here. All right. That is indeed the correct one. HU19X. Going to be for your Volvo 2.9T or 2.5 turbo 5 cylinders, little inline 5 cylinders. I was getting it confused with there's a H21, and that's for our diesel Mercedes, I believe. H21, HU821X. Yeah, HU821X is the one for the diesel Mercedes. Anyway, so you're just going to pop your new oil O-ring on there real quick. New filter goes in. I don't think it makes a difference top to bottom on these. I would just put the writing up just because I like to see the writing, I guess. You listen for a pop. That's all there is to it. She's in there. We can screw her back in real quick. Now, you know one thing I like to do that irritates half of you and reminds half of you of your old grandpa or your dad or something like that. Take a little bit of the used motor oil and just lubricate that new O-ring with just a smidge. And what that's going to do is just make sure it seals up better whenever you screw it back in there. Okie doke. Oh, where's my rag at? Ow. Don't make fun of me. I always like to make sure that we wipe the underneath of the engine off pretty good here. There's no sense in leaving all that old oil all over the oil pan and just have it turn to gunk and everything, unless you live up north, and that's just free rust prevention. We know what to do about that, don't we, Olivia?
Yeah.
You got to shake the camera up and down to nod yes when you. I'm just kidding. I'm Scooty hard time. All right, now we're just gonna tighten this back down. This one's a little tough just because it's old. I need to just go on ahead and get a new filter cap. But you know, listen, y'all, you don't want 47 ugga-duggas on this thing. It's just a little snug. That's all she needs, okay? That's all you need. All right, let me grab the drain plug. All right, scooch that back on up there. Yep, there's my rag. I lost track of it for a second. Go ahead and put your drain plug back in. Don't cross thread it or the car gods will spite you. Wipe any remaining oil off. And take your old 17 millimeter there. Does Mercedes just jump on your back while you're trying to film?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now again, doesn't need 47 ugga-duggas. You get it just snugged up, and then I usually just give it a little, like a quarter turn. If that. That's all you need. That is plenty tight enough to seal up and not leak. All right, let's go back topside. Okay, so back up here on the top, if I can get my light to cooperate here. Maybe. Nope. It's not going to cooperate for me. What the heck, Alright, that's fine. We'll hang it dead, by God. There we go. That's not too bad, right? Y'all can see that? Hello? Okay. Alright, just making sure. Alright. Now you're going to come up here topside. Oh, to our oil filler cap. Well, we don't need the big old transmission funnel this time. Where is my makeshift funnel? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just cut a bottle in half. It'll be all right. Good enough. Don't lay down there. Oh, pick up your trash. Jeez, Olivia. Makeshift funnels are the absolute best, I'm telling you. Everybody goes out and buys all these, you know, funnels and this, that, and the other. You know, as long as you're not trying to get down into some transmission filler neck that's like, you know, down in the middle of freaking Hellheim or something, you know what I mean? Just use you a makeshift funnel like this. It'll be just fine. All you need right there. Okay. All that's going to do is get it up a little higher so it's easier for us. All right. So as always, we're going to be going with our Mobil 1 0W40 full synthetic. This is meets all your proper Euro specs and stuff, you know. And this ain't no Chevrolet here or something, okay? It's a fine Swedish automobile, all right? Give her the proper stuff. Now, how much do you think I'm gonna spill? Nice vote of confidence from the girl there. Goodness gracious. All right. Look at that friggin' pour. Now, I'm talking smack, but you really do have to be careful here. Because there's a baffle right inside the oil filler on these 2.5 T's. And you absolutely will pour it faster than it will go down that baffle, and it will make a friggin' mess everywhere. I'm telling you what. So take her nice and easy. Now this one's going to use 6.1 quarts in here, so we're going to use 5 quarts out of this jug that we got right here. And then we're going to, I got one of those big shop boxes that just comes with a big sack of oil in there. So there's probably 2 or 3 quarts left in there, so we're going to pour 1.1 quarts back into this jug, and that's how we're going to measure our 6.1 quarts. What we've done the last few times, and you know, works pretty good. Local Walmart had one of those big boxes of the Mobil 1 040 on clearance, because you know, we're here in the rural Florida Panhandle, and apparently we're the only ones that drive Mercedes or Volvo or anything like that, because the 040 goes on clearance. For what it's worth, it was like that in northern Maine too. But, you know, is what it is. Their loss, our gain. Alright, we're almost done with the old mobile one crude there. Alright, we'll call that good. Alright, now we're going to take this jug. And I need you to let me know when it gets just a hair above where it says 1Q right there, okay?
Okay.
What I do with my big sack of oil, there it is. Alright. I think that's open. Which way's open? I don't. Huh? What are you doing here? Oh, that's open. Okay. All right. Oil sac engaged. Where is it showing on there yet?
I think it's faintly right there.
Mercedes. Girl. Really? Get all this room. Yeah.
It's like faintly.
It's just going slow because this is almost empty.
Yeah.
Go faster now. Can you see it? Yeah, we're over full.
Huh?
You don't see it?
No.
Jeez, Olivia. Yeah, see, there's the 1Q. You see the level?
And I cannot
That's
move
okay.
it.
It's all right. We got another jug in the back full. You know, just tossing the extra that we have in there. All right, so we ended up with a little more. That's about 1.5 quarts. So we're gonna leave a little bit in this jug here. We only need 1.1 quarts, and there's about 1.5 quarts in there now. So we'll pour the rest in our. We keep a little jug or a partial jug of some oil in the back here, just in case. You never know when you're gonna need a little bit of oil in the vehicle, you know. Can't see it. There it is. That's about 1 quart right there. We'll call that good. All right. And I'll double check the oil in this tomorrow whenever we drive it. But for now, we're gonna call that good. Wipe off anything up there. Let me run and pour this into the other jug back there. Really? They locked this up? I despise automatic door locks. right. Let me go crank this one up real quick, I reckon. Stand back. I'm about to unleash the angry Swedish moose power here, okay? Just got to put a new next service do sticker on there real quick. I don't know if I got a marker in here. Alright, now that we ran that one for a couple minutes there, once I get it down level ground, we'll check the oil level on it and make sure that's all good to go. And check the other fluids and whatnot. But, for now, we'll leave that one. Actually, I guess I can go and close it down for now. Barely reach it. Good gracious. Must be what short people feel like. I wouldn't know. Tall guy. Alright, let's go on back under here, I reckon. And, what did I do? There it is. Go ahead and get this one straightened back out. Do a little bit of recording here. Alright, so there's our drain plug with the old school copper flat washers for sealing. Looks like she's all done draining. We're gonna go ahead and seal her back up, I reckon, now. Oh, what am I doing with my rag? That is an elusive rag. I keep misplacing it. The elusive rag. Alright. Wipe that off. Put it back on in there. Oh, where's my 1-inch wrench now? Big old giant freaking 1-inch wrench for an oil change plug. Alright, now we're not going to give her 47 Ugga Dugg as the last guy though. Snug has a bug. That's all you need right there. Right there. Alright, let's go back topside. Now, can I get this out of here without sloshing it everywhere? You know what I'm saying? Oh, goodness. Oh, don't do that. Dadgummit. Whew. Thought of Earl. Alright. Get these two out of the way. We will pour these into the empty oil jugs whenever we get done here. I'm pushing buttons in my pocket on the XC again. Okay. Now the question is, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Showing my age a little bit with that one there. You might not know that one too much if you're under the age of 30. Where is the dadgum oil filter on this thing? Do you see it under there? Anywhere? Oh, okay. So that means I gotta find. Oh, it's over here. You gotta come around on this side, girl. It's kind of hidden back up under, way up under there. See that little bit of, yeah, there you go. That white thing, there it is, way over there, off to the side. It's kind of almost in the same place as a Jeep Straight Six. Huh, interesting. All right. Well, I guess I won't be able to show you all too awful much on this part. You just have to take my word for it, okay? All right, this is what we're doing. You know, this is how it's going. You know. And I don't know why I put all the drain pans back up, because we don't need one. Otherwise, we're going to lose Earl all over the place. Does that drain pan look like it's underneath it? No, I'm saying from the top side. It looks like it's
Ow! Oh, it's hard to tell. There's a bar in the middle.
Maybe go forward with it a little bit. Oh no, that's all right. I can see way better under here. Yeah, no, what I'm thinking. Doing things the difficult way. Goodness gracious. All right, let's come a little bit with this one. Come on. All right, so we're back up top here doing the oil filter. I want to show y'all where it's at. Y'all on the live stream, just bear with me, you know. Difficult running two cameras sometimes. So that's it way down there. You're looking at the top of the engine. That's it way down there in the corner. So not gonna be able to give you a very good view of it, but we'll just set you up here, y'all can watch me work. All right. If it's not like tight as all get out. Oh, come on. I was you know, I figured it's loose as all get out is what I'm getting at here, okay? I figured, judging by the drain plug, you know, being tightened down with 137 Ugga Duggas, that the oil filter was going to be the same way, and I was happily, just, you know, I was wrong is what I'm getting at here, okay, you know, so that's a good thing. It's a real good thing. Goodness gracious, some long threads on there. Okay, I finally got it. Thought I was bringing it all the way from Chipley over here to me. It's a little worse for the wear. She's seen better days, you know. Little disgusting. Just slightly. Yummy. But, yeah, use that light. Shine that light on there. Yeah, it's a little, you know. Yeah. Bring it up here so I can record for this one. Yeah, it's a little gross, but, you know, to be expected. Oh my goodness, I just seen. Look at this Havoline oil filter. T35. That is like some straight up, I don't even know, it had to be 1990s or something. I might have to clean this sucker up, put it up on the shelf. Check that out. I think it's a Havoline. Let's go over here towards the light.
Yeah.
that better?
Yeah.
I ain't seen a Havoline filter like that. That's like some straight old school Ernie Irvin logo right there or something. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Havoline oil filter T35 made in USA. Yeah, we're gonna have to like clean this one off, get all the oil out, and stick it up on the shelf or something. That's got to be from at least the 90s right there. At least the 90s, if not further back. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it was parked in '02. So yeah, probably from the 90s, if I had to venture a guess. All right, so oh, wrong one.
The roof.
All right, so of course we're gonna be going with the MAN filter W917 from Germany, as always. And hopefully this is the right one. This is what it called for online. So we're gonna see. Huh?
The box out of the way.
That's all good. We're gonna go. Oh yeah, I gotta say it again for the other camera. Hold on here. We're gonna be going with a MAN filter. That's super dark. That's better. So we're gonna be going with a MAN filter from Germany, of course, W917. It's gonna be canister style like this. Hopefully this is the right one. It's what it called for online, so I guess we'll see. All right. Nope. Almost forgot. Need some old oil. Hold on. Trying to get a better line in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some old oil rubbed on there for all the haters. All right. Where? Can't even see my. I almost forgot. Let me wipe that off real quick here. Oh man. All right, looks nice and clean. Let me compare this to that old one actually, just to make sure. So the height is a little bit different. I knew that was going to be slightly different. The biggest thing is the thread pattern and the seal. I can't really. It looks to be the same. Like I said, this is what all of them called for online. So height, the actual external size doesn't matter as much, as long as your seal is the right size and the thread pattern is correct. You definitely don't want to use the wrong thread pattern on here. You know, I have a horror story about an old Cherokee that I used to have. I should bust out those pictures of the old Cherokee that I had from way back in the day and show everybody on the channel, because she was a beast and I love that thing. Almost seized it up though, because I got the wrong oil filter back in my younger, less intelligent days. 47 nuggets. I'm just kidding. I just snugged it up, y'all. That's all you need to do. That old Cherokee was cool as all get out. I'm gonna tell you what. 5-speed 4-wheel drive straight 6. Homemade 5-speed 4-wheel drive, I should say. Cool. I'll have to make a video about that one for the channel. But anyways, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and fill this one back up with Earl. Look at this like giant like utilitarian like tractor freaking thing on the top of it here. It's like just solid, you know. A little look down in there at the old valve system, valve train, whatever you want to call it. All right. Oh God, almost tore my hat off. Goodness gracious. Tall guy problems. Short people wouldn't know nothing about that. All right. So, what we're going to be going with on the old Volvo here. Listen, we got some highfalutin stuff going on here, y'all. Okay. Oh, I gotta record this for the other. You wanna? Here, you go on ahead and stand over there and point this way. All right. So we got some highfalutin stuff we're gonna be going with here. Dadgummit. My bad, y'all. Outtakes. Y'all get to see the raw footage here, okay? So we got some highfalutin stuff we're going to be going with here. This stuff here, this old school engines. You really want to go with something that's got a higher zinc content and whatnot. And she's old. You know, it's 50 years old. It's like 130,000 miles on it. She's probably a little on the tired side because she hasn't been driven in '02. But we're going to bring her around. So you want something a little bit thicker, especially down here in Florida in the summertime. We're not going to drive her that much here in the wintertime, but we may in the summertime to car shows and stuff. So we're going to go with a 20W50, and this is the Valvoline VR1 Racing and Classic Car Oil, okay? And what this stuff has is a higher zinc content, higher minerals and stuff like that in it, or what these old engines like to run on, okay? Last thing you want to be doing is putting some, you know, 5W20 in a 50-year-old Volvo over here. It's just not gonna end well. So, all right. Where did I do? Yep. A little makeshift fun now. So we're gonna be doing, because we did do a filter change. I know when we put it in dry too, it just drives y'all crazy. So we did do a filter change. So we're going to use 6.3 quarts in this. All right. So we're going to get our first 5 out of the big jug here, and we'll go from there. You can kill the GoPro. Oh, look at that. I don't have to sit here and wait for it to freaking go down the baffle. We can just pour on this old girl. Okay, maybe not that fast. I was talking smack. Sorry, the old Swedish gentleman here. He wasn't liking it. That's some pretty thick Earl right there. Specially designed for pushrod and flat tappet engines. It's got friction modifiers for boosted horsepower. It's got 2 times more zinc. An enhanced anti-foam agent designed to protect your most critical parts. Of course, like who wouldn't know that, right? Stupid. Oh, goodness gracious. Ain't no telling when the last time this old girl had an oil change. Obviously, it's been quite some time since the filter was changed. That oil was mighty thin too, and there was a lot of fuel in it. This thing's had some fuel delivery issues, and so there may have been some fuel got down into the oil there. That may be why it was so thinned out. But we got that situated. You guys will be seeing this long format video of this coming soon. All right, so now we got our, that was 5 quarts. This one here is going to make 6. We got our little buddy, little jug. I hate when they glug. There we go. All right, finally our last one going in here is going to be our 0.3 of a quart. So we're going to use a little less than half. Let's see, where are we at here? This starts out with 800 milliliters. Take it down to, I think it's actually more than 800. 500 is the halfway mark, so we're going to go to probably about 600 milliliters left in there, thereabouts. I don't know. We don't use milliliters. Goodness gracious. Yeah, there's 946 milliliters in it, so 450 would be halfway. So if we leave 600 milliliters in there, that should be about what we need. You know, I like the metric system when it comes to wrench sizes and stuff. That's about it. About 100 more milliliters. All right, we're gonna call that good. We'll keep this little extra for just in case. Good, I was going to turn you off anyways. I think the battery died on the GoPro.
No, I think it lost space.
Oh, it might have been that too. I gotta, yeah, gotta deal with that. All right, I know that's some like super old school friggin' cap there, isn't it? You can put it back on if you can turn it. It's pretty tough.
Oh, that one.
You get it? Yeah, that one's kind of, I'll have to tweak those a little bit. It fits like super tight, tighter than it should be. All right, you got that trash. Guess we can go ahead and close this one down. Put the GoPro back up in there. We gotta clean up our trash.
Yay.
Here, spin around this way. All right, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to let y'all hear this one run because still a work in progress. Like I said, we got that long format video coming for this one real soon, hopefully within the next week, maybe 2 weeks tops. We've been waiting on parts. The braking system on this thing has been fighting us tooth and nail. So we finally just about got everything dialed, and we should be able to get it, you know, up and running and driving around. Take her out to the gas station or something, and we should be able to put out that long format video about this one, rescuing this one, putting her back on the road for the first time in 22 years. That video should be coming within the next week or two, hopefully. So barring any other unforeseen circumstances, it should be coming soon. So if y'all want to see that or any of the other projects here at Southern Motorwerks, go head on over to the channel and hit that bell, subscribe, so you can keep up with all our hijinks with foreign cars and us saving European steel from the scrap yards and stuff like that, and our daily driver projects and everything. And there's tips and tricks and you know, kind of DIY videos, instructional videos on how to do a bunch of stuff. So y'all go on over there and check it out if that sounds like something you're interested in. So I appreciate anybody and everybody hanging out with us here on this Friday night, doing a couple oil changes on some old Swedish steel. Okay, and yeah, that's gonna do it. So we'll see y'all in the next one. All right, y'all have a good one out there. Good.